if any director was drunk and crazy and he took all kind of drugs and wigs you can imagine, and he was thinking to make a horror movie, he will not come with that idea that ISIS came. Imagine that you are walking in the street and someone took you and forced you to watch a live execution. That was live in Mosul.
And they told me, you study law and you play music? And they told me, we call you, I cannot answer anything. Every people when ISIS kill me is afraid, because don't make like me. Just take me to a big area and 4 or 5 person ISIS. Okay, start the camera. Okay, you have the sound. It's okay. And I sit in earth, and the gun from my hair and shot. I think I broke to earth, and I think I died. The 5 seconds I thinking I died, and I think, oh, the die is easy. I don't feel anything. Oh no, I think the shot. I think I am in the sky. No, this 5 seconds person ISIS. Oh, not time to kill you. Okay, but myself die. My heart die. And try to 2 and 3 and 4. I don't afraid. Okay, kill me. I tell a person, I says, okay, kill me. You need go to sky, kill me, no problem. I don't afraid. Tell me, okay, you don't afraid? Yes. Okay, come with me. And we go to a small room and dark room and okay, here, and start to torture me. Because I don't afraid from die.
Dit is het verhaal van de muzikanten van Mosul. Hoe overleefden zij IS, de oorlog en de vrede? In de zomer van 2017 werd de strijd tegen IS hevig. De inwoners van Mosul zitten gevangen in de oorlog. Saif herinnert zich een jaar later nog steeds de strijd alsof het gisteren was.
Yeah, this is my girl. In the war, damage. It was just 1 month. This is my heart, actually. Yeah. I breathe them. Believe me.
Two Schreiber, two Russen.
You're going to tell fast as you can.
Kinderen achter. Er zitten ook de paar, tientallen, honderden. Allemaal snipers. En dat is dus een moskee. Hè. Compleet kapot. Moet eens kijken.
It's like a rain. The gunshot, bombing, rockets. One of them, he stopped here and destroyed all our glasses. And the second one in that wall. And the third one, he come and stop here, and we were eating. I'm looking to him. He doesn't know what he do, crying, shouting, scream. The glass stop here. And he freezing. He freezing. That moment, I'm crying. Because I feel I'm going to lose one of my kids. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah.
مفارز تعويق وتم تطويقهم من جميع الجهات. ماكو منفذ. الموت فقط لداعش. الموت موت.
Ik wil praten met de inwoners van het pas bevrijde Mosul. Zo kom ik ook toevallig in de muziekacademie terecht.
We don't deserve like that. There is many education people, teachers, artists, poetry in Mosul. We pay the price.
En die prijs is zeer hoog. Zelfs van de academie blijft zo goed als niets over.
You think you can bring life back to Mosul like it was before?
Without security, we cannot do anything. Just give me a security.
In the meantime, you are playing music while there are the bombings.
They destroy everything, you know. They spoil our future. They destroy our hope, you know. And they broke it, you know.
Yeah, actually, they broke all of the instruments. All of them.
All of that, yeah.
Violin, trumpet.
Guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they do this? Why do they do this?
Because it's haram or it's not allowed in their minds.
How can you defeat these radical ideas? How can you defeat them?
By put another ideas, the ideas of love, ideas of music. A humble piano, broken one.
They knock it.
They broke all the fingerboards. They broke it and they burned most of the fingerboards. As you can see, most of the classes was here. As you can see, this is the main hall of the students.
Here they used to teach.
Yeah.
The students of the academy.
Icy skies of blue, clouds of white.
Nabil en zijn leerling Saif hielden 3 jaar lang hun gitaar ergens begraven.
Thank you.
Doesn't it feel a little bit bitter to sing about a wonderful world?
Is this a wonderful world? We hope it will be a wonderful world. I want to teach the students here how to learn to make a band.
Yeah.
In Mosul, there is no education to make a band. Imagine all the people living for today. And I think the music is the best means for all the world to communicate. How can I speak to the Belgian people? Only by this song. I hope someday you will join us.
Ja, je herinnert je nog, ja, je hebt het gezien gebeuren.
Ja.
Daarom ben jij op zoek naar muziekinstrumenten.
We zijn in contact gebleven met Nabil en zijn muziekschool. Die wordt terug heropgebouwd. En we zouden graag instrumenten aan hem geven. En in september wil ik die dan zelf gaan afgeven bij Nabil. Imagine Mosul heet het.
Loaded all the instruments and we just left Erbil, so we're going to try to reach you today. Hello, Frank. Nice to meet you. I'm so happy we arrived here. Took us fucking 3 days. Lieve.
My name is Levi Frank.
I hope that the persons who are going to play on this guitar will feel consolation, joy, happiness and hope. Good luck.
Wise men say only fools rushing, but I can't help falling
Maar wanneer ik 6 maanden na de bevrijding terugga, ligt de oude stad nog steeds volledig in puin. Opruimen en heropbouwen, daar is geen hulp voor.
We see a lot of areas where there are still a lot of Daesh dead bodies in the streets and in the houses.
Someone his home destroyed like this home, so he told me that he's every day come and bring his tea, drink tea for 1 hour, 2 hours, just look to his home and then back. If you look to his eyes, you will see his stories.
Wat later treffen we een vrouw die in deze ruïne probeert te leven.
So where is she going to live?
She sits here. She said this, just this place. It's suitable.
She's going
She wanna live.
She will live in the basement. This is the only. She put all her stuff, clothes inside this basement, and they stole all of it. She sleep and spend the night, and she go.
أنا بس
back in the
قبل
morning.
الشهادة هاي جقدوني بهذا بايلو قناع يد نقعد هذا هو الحمد لله.
She said she just want to live in the basement.
شكرا يا
الله يعوضكم إن شاء الله. الله يحفظكم شبابكم إن شاء الله. أنا بيكم.
We nodigden de muzikanten uit naar België. 3 maanden later mochten ze 2 weken in ons land reizen en optreden.
Feeling free.
It's feeling I never tried before.
Okay, taste it. You will like it. Also, the sunshine reminds me of the song on John Denver. Sunshine on my shoulder, make me happy.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy.
Yeah, it's green.
It's green, yeah, really.
The heart of Europe.
It's really green.
I feel I can see in HD now.
Hakam, you don't need your glasses now. Over it.
Sunshine almost always makes me high.
Are you tired?
Very tired.
I wanted to meet you here in my city because this is Leuven. I don't know if you recognize this.
Yes.
Yeah, this was destroyed, this city, 100 years ago.
In the war?
In the war.
You know, one thing that gave me hope in Leuven, when you told me that it was destroyed, because I see Leuven like one of the most beautiful cities that I ever seen. And imagine it was like destroyed like Mosul. And now, look at it, it's a beautiful city. That's give me like a hope.
First time in Belgium.
The first time.
Onze muzikanten zijn hier niet zomaar gekomen. Een van hun eerste optredens is meteen in het prestigieuze Beaux-Arts in Brussel voor een internationaal publiek.
Each one of us died at least 10 times, you know, during the rural fights. If you're having like an internet on your mobile, you'll be killed. If you have a SIM card, you'll be killed. If they know you're a musician, you will be killed. That's for sure.
So, there is no base?
No base.
Okay.
They may be like making a movie on you, and after that, they will kill you. You know, they close the mind. If you don't train the muscle, it will go. So the mind is the same.
When I play a violin, I feel I'm happy and I am flying because the music is another life for me.
Thousands of Belgians in a week time, they reacted and they started to donate. This action touched a sensitive string in our own society. And that is the important thing for me as a journalist. Because our people also are longing for hope and against polarization and hatred everywhere, not only there but also here. Somebody says, should you do this as a journalist? But it gave me the strength as a journalist because sometimes in the darkness of my profession, you need this sparkle of hope.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The worst criminal in the entire world controlled our city. We can't breathe anything, we can't talk with anyone, we can't play music. But we decided to resist them by learning to play music. So this music came from deep the heart of our suffering.
A troop of strolling players are we.
It's like a bombing or...
But just a simple band who roams about the land.
Where's the mirror?
Dispensing folderol frivolity. We open in Venice. We next play Verona. Then on to Cremona. Lots of laughs in Cremona. Hey, boy. Our next jump in Parma.
I can only do this.
Then Mantua, then Padua, then we open again. Where? We open in Venice. We next play Verona. Then on to Cremona. Lots of bars in Cremona. Our next jump in Parma. That fearless, cheerless menace. Then Mantua, then Padua. Then we open again. Where? We open in Venice.
Right.
We next play Verona. Then
No, I cannot. No, I'm only left-handed. Too much for me. I'm not a musician. You never want to hear me sing.
Where? We open in Venice. We next play Verona.
Hi, Hakam.
This is my first broadcast on radio.
You see there a country that's not in war, that must be a shock.
Yeah. The first night in here was, we like slept peacefully because we know everything is going to be okay.
Can you maybe explain us how it is to live in Mosul?
We play the music to make us kind of relieved from ISIS rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so every time like I feel sad and I don't know what to do, I play music. It
was a
peace.
way of escaping
the
hell
exactly,
of ISIS, yeah.
exactly. And it was dangerous too. Musician playing music, you'll be easily killed.
Can you explain us how it was when Rudy arrived with instruments for you guys?
Rudy instruments is the only instruments that are now in the institute because the government didn't bring any.
Mm-hmm.
So people have to study music theoretically. Can you imagine that?
That's boring.
Yeah.
Okay, you're touring with the musicians. You played in Leuven, in Brussels, but now you're playing live on our radio station.
Op hun tour door ons land bezoeken ze ook enkele schenkers van instrumenten. Zoals Sabine, die de viool van haar overleden vader schonk aan Mohammed.
Sabine. Give me this violin. Hi.
Hallo.
Sabine.
Mag ik hem de knuffel geven?
Ja.
I'm so glad you have this violin.
I don't speak anything. But
Oh yes, you speak from here to here.
It's very...
We thought, there goes the violin of Papi. But he's back now with his player. Yes, I know this one.
As you can see in the video, they played in the church.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
In the church.
The city which was destroyed by extremism and intolerance.
Playing music in the church, the first time band Muslims play in church, and that's a big message.
Yes. The Christian people in Mosul. It's a message to them to please come back.
And live together. All doesn't matter which religion, of course.
Really, when you bring the instrument to Mosul, you give me a big responsibility. It's very big responsibility. I have to give the instrument to one who deserves this. So still now I keep some of them in my house until I can find someone to take all the responsibility.
She's saying, let me out. There she is.
The message must continue. We want to rebuild a new generation. His age in music, 3 years.
Only 3 years?
Yes.
Thank you, Mohammed. I'm so happy to hear you, the violin, my puppy.
De ontmoetingen met gevers monden soms uit in heerlijke jam-sessies. Zoals hier in Aarschot met de groep Screaming Cattle.
Bad for Michael Jackson. Bad, really bad for Michael Jackson.
When we got the instruments from Belgian people, I find one amazing guitar. Yeah.
Toen ik de Rudy hoorde vragen, kijk, is er iemand die een gitaar of een of ander instrument te veel heeft? Laat het maar weten, wij pakken ze mee naar Mosul. Ik heb direct tegen mijn dochter gezegd, we gaan onze gitaar afgeven.
It's not big, but the voice is very, very, very big. I don't know what's happening to this guitar. Just boom.
It's a very small guitar, but it had a lot of voice. We used it. We used it a lot on stage.
Op het Festival van de Lyrische Kunsten komen ze in contact met de meer religieuze en klassieke muziek.
In Israeli music, we have a kind of a music, we call it Sufi music. It's, this kind of music is you play it, you try to be closer from the God.
Vriendelijk te kijken, Ineke.
I think my oud start to say by my fingers and my feelings.
I have to try to send a message from all the angels, and I will invite them to come to this chapel to listen to our music, our suffering music. This is a place for all the people. And also in Islam, it's not, it's allowed to be a church in our cities. So this is also a good message to my Christian friends that I am here and I am praying with my music to you. Yeah. You guys are real.
You know, in Mosul don't have girls singing or hall to musician. The first time I see girls singing and group, and when I see, I'm shocked. It's amazing when I listen the voice and he make dance.
Rum and Coca-Cola. Rum and Coca-Cola.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
You're 28. When I recall the first time I went to Iraq and visited Mosul was, I think, around the time that you were born.
Yeah.
And then it was war.
Yeah. There was like the war between Iraq and Iran. After that, Iraq invasion to Kuwait.
Yeah.
After that, the surrounding on Iraq in the 90s. Yeah. After that, the invasion of the States, the United States to Iraq, 2003. After that,
Al-Qaeda in Iraq.
Al-Qaeda in Iraq. After that, ISIS. So my entire life was like war, fight, war.
Yeah.
All entire my life.
You give Iraq a chance? You give your country a chance, though?
I give him one last chance because I'm almost 30. So if it's been another war, nobody wants to live his entire life in war. And I don't want to raise my children as I have been raised in wars. So it's be like, this is not life. Like wars.
So now
until when?
Iraq is the last chance they got.
Last chance.
And if now they ruin it, you leave.
It's enough. Today is the election in Iraq.
Yeah?
Yeah. We will see this time if nothing has changed. So it will be meaningless if we go to vote again.
So for your generation, this is the last chance then?
Yeah. I was planning to study my PhD. I take the exam, then ISIS came. So if there was like no ISIS, like I was like holding a PhD degree now. And my life take a different road. Maybe like I get married, maybe like, and this time I have a kid. They took 3 years in, you know, in the like.
Yeah. They put your life on pause, on stop.
Exactly.
And now you can put back on play.
In a critical age.
It reminds me of my uncle. He's dead, and he told me if I did, you must heard the 9th Symphony. I can feel really my uncle sit beside me and listen to the concert. Really, sometimes I cried. When the concert was playing, I know what's gonna happen. Turn to the trumpet, turn to the violin, turn to the vocals. I grew up with the classical, listening to the classical music. I feel back to the history of the time of Beethoven and Mozart, those amazing musicians.
بيت الجيران طالعة من بيت أبوها رايحة لبيت الجيران فاطمة سلم عليا يمكن الحلو زعلان فاطمة سلم عليا يمكن ما عبالو خذ البقايا.
Thank God that Beethoven is already dead.
Bij de start van het schooljaar gaan we op bezoek bij Nabil.
We are start now. This is the new start.
Net 1 jaar nadat we de instrumenten brachten.
We hope we will keep the security in Mosul. A lot of students came from around Mosul, from another religion, just like Christian, and we have Yazidis also. New kind of teaching. Lets the student test the music before they study music. They must know what is Bee Gees, what is Boney M. So I need 50% of our time work to show him, just to test the music. We built this room to show the new generation what we lost last 30 years. We lost the music. We lost the famous stars of the music.
Yeah, see, the Beatles, Beethoven, everything.
This generation didn't know what was the Beatles, what is John Lennon, what is Andre Rio. I think we need to separate two things: the study, the basic for the music, and to rebuild education of a music. Yalla, safe.
Tunic, honor, hat, kwam, iknar, yatu. It's Dutch, but in Arabic. Mensen els jij motinet mollek doen. Kiev zijn kans fuzes toen lang doen. Regeert. I wish I can take off this word because it's very difficult. Yeah, it's regeert.
I keep for 2 months practicing, believe me.
You understand what you're saying?
But I love Gorky, I'm a great singer.
أنا جيت بذيك السنة على هذا المعهد مال الفنون. طبعاً هذيك أول سنة غشاني أستاذ نبيل إنه عندي موهبة، فأستاذ نبيل علمني على الموهبة، طورها بعد بالأكثر يعني. كنت ما أعرف شنو هذا الشيء.
I like the jazz style, like old jazz. The new generation, I mean, yeah. I take it like a job to me.
يعني أغلب الموسيقيين اللي عندنا والشباب إنه مجرد هواية يفتح اليوتيوب فيشوف فيديوهات من اليوتيوب فيبدي يتعلم. الخوف اللي عنده حلم ما يوقف الخوف. حلمك إنه تكون أنت عازف موسيقي مستحيل شيء يوقفك. تظل مصر على حلمك، تستمر day every day حتى إنه يتحقق هذا الحلم بدون توقف. انه ينراد له فالدعم كبير انه ننشئ اوركسترا فتفتقر الموصل هذا الشيء.
This is only the institute. There is a private music school start to open in another place in Mosul.
You know, this is my dream, and this small part of in my dream when I learn the music to students. And this, I think, this first workshop in Mosul to learn the music, and that's big
This
for
is
me.
the first.
Yeah.
I put a post in my Instagram, so I say that organization will make a workshop of music, and I will be the teacher for oud. Ahmed will be the teacher of violin. So anyone want to sign? So at the first I get many names.
These girls, I asked them, you love music? Yes, we love music, and we come to learn music because we love this.
Before we don't see that the female ask about learning music.
Yeah.
It's haram.
Yeah, of course.
Forbidden.
Yeah.
But now it's opening now.
And they're asking. Girls,
Yeah, they're asking.
Open mind.
And the girls here, they can't do anything without accepting from the family.
Of course.
So the family start to accept. So I see something very great that the families, the same families who was said haram and forbidden, they started to know that how much the music is important.
So they're opening their minds.
Yeah, no,
That's good.
But not all the people.
No, of course.
But yeah, most of them, yeah. You can say most of them.
But is it then not haram that the girls and the boys are playing together, teach together?
No, the people start to open the mind.
Yeah, and
so
see this,
maybe
it's
that
okay.
before will say haram, but no.
So the music is really helping to change a little bit of Mosul. That's good.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't accept about little bit. I think it's big, something very big to change the community, to learn the people how to love, how to know what's the peace, how to know what's the language of all the world.
We have idea to open some small school in another side to learn music.
Your own academy.
Yeah.
Little academy.
The little, yeah, exactly.
academy.
لا.
Mosul komt opnieuw tot leven. Ook de universiteit is weer open. Mohammed is niet enkel vioolleraar, hij studeert zelf ook graag.
This is Al-Hadba College, a law school, and I study law here.
And why you came here?
My dream.
To become a lawyer?
Yeah, a lawyer, and my father is lawyer.
Yeah.
And my dream, I will become a lawyer, and in future become a judge. And I love the justice.
Yeah.
And during ISIS, this building is closed because the law is forbidden.
So during 3 years, it was nothing?
Yeah, nothing. And under ISIS control, I cannot say to another people, I'm studying law.
Yeah.
Because the law is forbidden. And when ISIS, you know, the law is, I study law, is 4 years. Yeah. But now it's 6 years. Because ISIS 3 years is...
You lost them, so you have to put extra.
Exactly, last time.
Do you still remember what you studied?
No.
So you have to start again.
I have to start again. And, but okay, when I read the books of law, I remember something.
Yeah.
Not more.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
أخواني بالنسبة لي القانون الجنائي the criminal law. فهذا القانون طبعا يعد كما تعلمون شنو أحد أهم وأخطر فروع ماذا؟ قانون العام أم الخاص؟ ليش قانون عام؟ لا مو يهتم بالجريمة.
I see old man, he come to study. Wow, you have 4 children or more and come to study. This is give me hope.
مع الطرف الآخر مع الخصم واللي يمثل الدولة طبعا في القانون الجنائي وفي الدعاوي التي تحصل من كم شخص؟ القاضي لو المحامي لو المدعي العام. طبعا المدعي العام اللي يحكي باسم المجتمع والقاضي كذلك يمثل الدولة لكن يتكلم باسم من؟ باسم القانون. والمحامي يفترض فيه أنه ماذا؟ أن يدافع عن القانون وعن موكله في نفس الوقت لكن بالشكل الصحيح.
You know, before ISIS, the judge is very dangerous. ISIS kill every judge, every big lawyer.
Many judges were killed by Al-Qaeda in Iraq and then ISIS.
Exactly.
Is it possible to be a judge and a musician?
And you know, my music is my life, and the judge is my dream, and I will mix between. In Mosul now we have judge and he play oud.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Play oud.
Yeah, and before ISIS, I think I have judge. He play cello. Yeah, it's okay, no problem. Now after ISIS, I have judge. He play violin. Okay, no problem. And the music is okay.
Okay, suppose you become a judge, and that's your dream to become judge.
Yeah.
Why judge?
Maybe my city needs to justice, and also I can put some justice in my city.
But in the streets there are so many criminals, there's so many violence, killings.
Yeah.
There is corruption.
Yeah.
In Iraq, so it's a big problem.
I will make the dreams true, like you. Every time you make the dream true.
I'll tell about the dreams of other people, that's different. But because you know how it works in Iraq. Big politician, very powerful man, he comes and he say, Mohammed, you have to decide this one.
No.
What will you say?
I say, no, I cannot take this. I am put justice, I cannot take money or anything.
And then he says, Mohammed, take care. I'm a very powerful man.
Okay, I thinking. I think.
That's it.
No, I cannot take something. No. Okay, that's life.
You'll see later.
Yeah.
You'll see later.
Today we have a car bomb in Al Gayara. It's 70 miles south of Mosul.
People have died, so we don't know what happened all of a sudden. So I start afraid and worried. The situation is considered as dangerous for us because we are targets.
But we don't have choice.
Kort na de bevrijding ontstond Boekforum, een theehuis in het hart van Mosul. Een schuiloord voor jonge mannen en vrouwen die houden van cultuur.
We have to resist the terrorists.
We stay in my city and we play music and we're not afraid from ISIS.
Because we are stronger more than them.
For people like Daesh, this is a place they must hate.
Yeah.
If they want to target something, it's here, no?
I can see books and smoke and music, and we can find everything here.
So, believe me, it's multi-haram.
So we want to make some change, maybe a little change, to make people forget about the war. Because when we formed the band, like there is everything destroyed, no water, no electricity, dead bodies in the streets. And we did it inside the Mosul University, where like mortar shells still falling, but we didn't care. We take our instruments and try to make some difference.
I just hope that I can find such a place like that in my age, when I was their age. I lost such places like this in the 80s, 2005, and 90s, and now I am surprised to find a place like this mixed all kind of educated people.
Some people you see show music. Some people you see show for poetry. Yeah, so
because Iraq and Bangladesh was all about cultural, like educated people, famous doctors, famous engineers.
So we just feel like this place is our home.
You come here a lot, often?
Yeah, many times I come here.
Yeah.
It's my second home. Yeah.
have to be optimistic. Even during ISIS time, you have to be optimistic because you have to fight from inside. You have to remind yourself that it's okay, I can make a change. If nothing make a change, I will be the one that's making that change. So you have to be optimistic, even during the bad times.